This, if you're a fan like me, you'll agree that Green for Danger is among the best movies ever. So do you want to join me today? Grab a chair, sit by the campfire, and relive this great show together. We'll travel through the entire cast, past and present, reminiscing about those who have left us and celebrating those who still shine. Are you ready? Let's dive in and rekindle some incredible memories. Judy Campbell played the character Sister Bates in the film when she was 30 years old in 1946. Sadly, on June 4, 2004, she left us due to natural causes at 88 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by her passing.
They make what's called a handsome couple, don't they?
Yes. Well, I don't know about him.
That's where I have the advantage of you.
What?
I do know about him. All about him.
Wife says?
None as yet, but I assure you Cousin George will be the first to hear.
One will chime in.
Sorry, Aunt Anne.
Leo Genn played the character the hospital staff in the film when he was 41 in 1946. Sadly, on January 26, 1978, he left us due to complications from pneumonia at 72 in London, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
Supposing I were too.
What?
Silly. I might be.
Well, I think we'd better keep this conversation practical.
Have it your own way.
It is. What can we possibly do for you? You have kept discreetly quiet about one particular matter. There can be only one possible reason for this.
Alastair Sim played the character the police inspector Cockrell in the film when he was 46 in 1946. Sadly, on August 19, 1976, he left us with lung cancer at 75 in London, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
Name Higgins.
Who said Higgins was murdered?
Well, Sister Bates herself for one, last night. I understood you were there, Dr. Barnes.
Yes, but I didn't realize that she knew.
What about the...
Now, artichokes, perhaps? Globe artichokes. You know, I'm very partial to a really good globe artichoke.
Ronald Adam played the character the hospital staff in the film when he was 50 years old in 1946. Sadly, on March 28, 1979, he left us of a heart attack at 82 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Remains, people talk.
They generally do.
They will in this case.
Let them.
I don't know that we can take quite so carefree a view. We have...
Yes, indeed. Familiar with your work, of course. You and your wife attracted a lot of it.
George Woodbridge played the character Detective Sergeant Hendricks in the film when he was 39 in 1946. Sadly, on March 31, 1973, he left us of natural causes at 66 in Tottenham, England. We are deeply saddened by his passing.
But why not?
Because I say so. Well, the murderer has achieved his first object. He or she has silenced Nurse Lindley. What? At least for the time being.
Could it possibly be for?
That's the spirit. Have a good night. Mr. Big!
Trevor Howard played the character the hospital staff in the film when he was 33 in 1946. Sadly, on January 7, 1988, he left us due to liver failure and cirrhosis at 74 in Ockley, London, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Similar. There was no comparison. And I made no mistake in either case.
Splendid. Does Eden think that?
Eden? What's he been saying?
Nothing to me.
Arrested me, and that was the first prison I went to. I've been to several subsequent prisons in the world since then. But my first, what was it?
Sally Gray played the character Nurse Freddie Lindley in the film when she was 31 in 1946. Sadly, on September 24, 2006, she left us due to lung cancer at 91 in London, England, UK. We're deeply saddened by her passing.
I was about to add, Eden had a nerve to ask you.
Surgeons quite often ask nurses on informal occasions.
I know,
I suppose he thought twice about it.
I wonder.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Max Jenkins played the character Nurse Woods in the film when she was 29 in 1946. Sadly, on October 5, 1998, she left us due to breast cancer at 81 in Suffolk, England. We are deeply saddened by her passing.
Are gone, the old familiar faces.
They left their appendixes behind them.
They were happy to be in the fashion.
And even happier to be in your consulting room. It's those eyes, of course.
Maud Marriott played the character Joseph Higgins in the film when he was 61 in 1946. Sadly, on December 11, 1949, he left us due to pneumonia at 64 in Bognor Regis, Sussex, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Was wheeled to the operating theatre.
Henry Edwards played the character the hospital staff in the film when he was 64 years old in 1946. Sadly, on November 2nd, 1952, he left us due to illness at 70 in Surrey, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing.
Really? Even to say that's an achievement. But what about Mr. Eden? As your assistant, would he expect to examine Nurse Linley?
No, not necessarily. No, I'll show him these x-rays.
Rosamund John played the character Nurse Esther Sanson in the film when she was 30 years old in 1946. Sadly, on October 27, 1998, she left us due to natural causes at 85 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by her passing.
Don't you?
Anyway, I never admit it.
What's the matter?
I was just looking at you and thinking.
What?
That
Ronald Watts played the character bit part in the film when he was 45 in 1946. Sadly, on March 31st, 1978, he left us due to cancer at 76 in London, England. We're deeply saddened by his passing. Okay, let's chat. Who is your favorite character in Green for Danger? Please comment and share interesting things below this video. And as always, show some love. Hit the like button, subscribe to know more, and hit the bell to never miss my new content. I can't wait to create more wonderful memories with you. Thanks so much and stay tuned for more. See you again as soon as possible.